Can we get more pooping in Waymo talk?
To surf the web, there are two things which are essential: a web server and a browser. Surfing the web, dude. To get from one set of information to another, you use hyperlinks. Tubular, man.
That's what you should have done in the beginning.
The Morning Stream. Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to TMS. This is the morning stream for, May 26, 2026. Got a couple 26s in here.
26.
We get at least one of those every month, so celebrate as you do, accordingly. Yep. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Brian Ibbett. He is in Vermont.
I'm in Vermont.
In the future.
It is exactly. I'm experiencing 11 o'clock a.m. right now, which you won't see for another 2 hours, Scott.
Weird. We're not used to that. Yeah. We've been same time zone, only time zone that matters so long that whenever you're in a new one, it kind of freaks us out a little bit, you know?
It is, yeah. So at the parents' house in Jericho, Vermont, a little town outside of Burlington, and probably most recent claim to fame is that the Wednesday TV series takes place in a fictionalized version of Jericho.
Oh, that's right.
They filmed it in like Prague or something, but it's Jericho, Vermont is the place.
Didn't you say, I can't remember how we landed on it, but you said something about how they had some stuff around town that might, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it look when you see the show Wednesday, it definitely has the feel. It's a little more mountainous. Well, I say that, but you know what? No, it's very mountainous here. Yeah, I mean, there's things about Wednesday that feel European, and obviously you don't get that here. This is as American as it gets here.
Yeah.
But
weird to film that in Prague of all. I guess Prague is pretty gothic and
probably gothic, and probably some good deals on.
Some tax breaks, as they say.
Tax breaks, exactly. So,
or whatever it is they do these days. Everybody wants to be the new Atlanta.
Yeah,
but
right. Exactly.
Sometimes it's Prague. Well, good. Exactly. Well, you're all settled in. You got a cat to take care of. You got a hot tub all to yourself.
I know. Good old Kirby. She's adorable. She is a talker too. So if she comes in, you'll absolutely hear her yapping. This is her favorite little perch right here behind me on the window. She likes to sit there and watch today she was watching the landscapers and yelling at them because they weren't doing a good enough job. But
is she taken to you in the way your cat takes to you, like kind of?
She has. Yeah. She I toss and turn as far as sleeping too much for her liking. So she doesn't sleep. She doesn't stay on the bed. Basically, as soon as I turn the lights off to go to sleep after watching, 2/3 of a Crapopolis or a Rick and Morty or whatever. Yeah. She's off to greener, more calm pastures, calmer waters. But everything else, she follows me around and talks the whole time. And she's they've got a schedule. She really rules the roost in this place. They have to hand feed. I don't know, have to, but they hand feed treats, and she's used to treats that way. So,
a cat that gently takes a thing out of your hand, like
yes, oh yeah.
I've never had a cat like that. It's crazy.
She very calmly, like you put your hand out with the treats in it, and she very nicely and gingerly eats treats out of your hand, and then looks up at you to put more in there. You're basically just giving her cat food. She thinks it's a treat, but it's really the same stuff that's in her bowl.
Yeah, when you hand it to him in a little individual handheld piece, it seems like something special. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd feel that way too. It was a hunk of steak from a plate on my wife's hand, and she said, "Here you go. Here's a treat."
And you're like,
"Yeah, I'd probably do that." I don't know how ginger I'd be about it, but I'd probably.
Sure. Well,
I'd eat it.
Could you please use a little more A1 next time? But it's a gorgeous house. This is it's a house that's been in Architectural Digest from its original owner. It does not look like any of the other houses in this area. All the other houses are more traditional, kind of log cabiny and more rustic looking. I was thinking of it yesterday, like how to describe it. It is like a real world house, like a house they would have used for the real world. Like
Interesting.
With a lot of rooms, hot tubs, sunroom, big high-tech kitchen, gathering area, living room, that sort of thing. Big, huge area in the back, as well as a maple tree grove. And yeah, they do tap their own trees and they make their own maple syrup. And I had some of that on pancakes this morning, and it's just the best. It's fantastic.
This is going to be the dumbest question. When you get trees, when you do your own tapping of the tree, when you move in and you go, I'd tap that, then you go tap that.
Yeah, you tap that.
And you get
this tree's thick.
And you get your own syrup out of there.
Yeah.
Then what do you do then?
You get sap. So the sap you have to boil down into syrup.
Okay,
and
you don't just take it
40,
straight. It's not tree to table then. You gotta.
No. But you can. There are folks here, and my dad was telling me about that take the sap and they use it as a sweetener in their tea or coffee, and it's not sweet, very sweet at all, because you're basically boiling it down to 1/40th of its original content. So it's a 40-to-1 ratio, right? You boil 40 pints of sap down to 1 pint of syrup.
Is that what they call a reduction? Is that what they call it?
It is a massive reduction. Yeah. And they've got they've got a sugar shack over there in the Grove, which is where you do your boiling down, because it's a very, I guess it's a very smelly process, or not smelly, but it just makes everything sticky. It's not something you probably want to do in your kitchen.
No. Do it outside.
Unless you don't want to use any sort of wall hanging nails or anything. You can just push a picture onto the wall and it'll stick.
It's probably like not all trees, but many trees have a sap. And that's not necessarily the kind you want to eat or whatever.
Sure.
Or different consistencies, but that stuff is always a nightmare. It's like Chevy Chase in bed with the magazine after
right after the bringing the tree in for Christmas.
Yeah, because it's all a form of that crap, I think.
It is. Yeah, it's sticky sap. And
this just happens to be good on your pancakes.
They tasted all of them, and elm syrup didn't taste very good, and birch syrup probably. Well, you know what, birch beer. I wonder if birch beer. It's got to come from birch sap, right? So,
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some other part of the birch.
So maybe birch is pretty good, but maple's the best, and they do maple everything here. You get an old fashioned, which I have, and instead of using simple syrup, they use maple syrup. So it's bourbon, maple syrup, a muddled cherry bitters, and an orange zest.
It sounds nummy, and I don't even like those
I've
things.
lost audio.
Oh, you lost me, did you? Hello? Are you there? Did you close the tab?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, there you are. Hello, Brian.
Hello.
Dr. Calhoun in the chat says Scott thinks syrup runs through trees. No, I don't. I don't think it's like circulatory system. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's in the tree, right? The sap is in there. I don't know where. Like, I don't know the anatomy of how I don't know. But I'm just saying I don't. Right. I didn't think there was a tree heart pumping sap through it.
No, I think he thought you didn't know that you boil down the sap to make syrup.
Like that's true. I didn't know that.
That it probably just needs to be filtered or something. But yeah, I know you boil it down.
Everything I ever learned about stuff I don't know, I learned in cartoons, and it looked like it just came out of a faucet in the side of a tree, shunk, and Foghorn Leghorn made a little, bowl of it, took it in the house, gave it to that weird chicken he was in love with, and everything was done. Or it was in love with him. I don't know.
It was in love with him. Yeah, the chicken.
Let's get it straight.
Chicken hawk. It's very. I haven't had a risky business moment where I, lip sync Bob Seger while I run around the house in just socks and underwear. But I will say that everything in this house feels like the crystal football from Risky Business.
Really?
There's a lot of art and a lot of sculptures and a lot of things in the house. It's like, okay, this is not a house for horsing around. Like, there's no Nerf gun of any sort will ever set plastic in this house. Like it is Never going to happen.
This giant pizza slice behind me would not be welcome in that house.
It would not be welcome in this house.
I blew it up. I haven't hung it up yet, but I'm going to put that thing up there so it's like big and then behind me. I don't know why.
Did you blow it up by hand or by mouth, or did you use a...
So here's what's funny. I went upstairs to do something, and I see it's all blown up, and the kids are sitting on it watching a cartoon, and I went, did the kids blow it up? Did they... What happened?
Yeah.
And Kim goes, I blew it up. And I'm like, you have like the worst cough and cold right now. What do you mean you blew it up? And she goes, no, I used we have a mattress plug-in thing. And I'm like, oh yeah, duh.
Perfect.
Do that. Save your lungs, man.
Good. That's the way to do it.
Don't be blowing up your own pizza. Makes no sense unless you see the thing. But
unless you see it, but it's a huge slice. The other thing is that I've been doing some trivia since I've been here. Found thanks to my stepmom, found 2 trivia nights locally, and
what a nice thing she did.
It's very nice. And my MO, if I'm playing solo, I sit up at the bar, I chat with the bartender, I chat with the people around the bar, and that way I don't feel so lonely. I picked that up when I was doing all the traveling for the software company, the newspaper software company, because you'd go out to dinner. If you find a place, it's got a bar.
Yeah.
Then, I don't want to sit at a table all by myself. I'll go up and sit at the bar. Even if I'm not drinking, I'll sit up there just so that I'm in a more social kind of setting. But in this case, played trivia, and the first night, really well organized. We got individual sheets, 10 questions on each sheet, and you fill out your questions, and then you turn it in. And then while he's doing the next round, he's also scoring everybody. Came in second. No prize for second place, unfortunately. And the team that won, what was it? Let's see. 7 rounds, 10 questions, 70 questions, right? I'm sorry, 8 rounds. And they missed 1 question.
Wow.
So I'm all right getting second place against that juggernaut of a team. It must be what it's like playing against our team when we have a team.
It's probably scary. Yeah.
Yeah. And then last night went to a place called Black Flannel Distillery. Oh my God. They had they used stout syrup for their old fashions there instead of maple syrup or anything like that.
What is that? How do you get that?
Stout is, so it's a kind of beer, and I guess this is made from, it's one of the darker beers, like Guinness is a stout. And so I think they sweeten it somehow and use that in the old fashions, to make a syrup. They must boil the beer down. Says Tom Norm. Yeah,
that sounds like what you'd have to do. That's interesting. I just picture a large man with a.
He's a stout man, sure. Yes.
Yeah, and they put one of those. They just jam that into him, turn it on, out comes syrup magically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
So last night again, second place. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride when I'm on my own there. But this was one where, it's a goofy one where they again ask you 10 questions per round, but your sheet has all 8 rounds on it, and you score yourself, and then he goes around, he sits up at the front and says, all right, is that your flannel answer? And they say, we got 8. And then they, come around to this guy and he says, we got 4. And then he comes around to me. I play as reptile dysfunction when I'm on my own.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not Mothra when I play on my own. I'm reptile dysfunction.
I like that.
And he says, reptile dysfunction, how many did you get? And I said 10. And people all look at me like, it's these teams of like 5 and 6 people, and they're looking at me like, what's this jerk doing here? We've never seen this guy before.
You really want to piss him off. Tell him you're from Colorado and you don't even live there, and then they'll really be mad.
I told the person behind me because I actually got a basketball question because it was about Nikola Jokic, who's our star basketball player. He's like,
crap.
He's like, how'd you know that Nikola Jokic? And I was like, he's from Denver. I'm from Denver.
I like it though.
Any other NBA question I would not have gotten. This was like so perfectly in my wheelhouse.
So this guy was really saying though, is that your flannel answer to match the name of the place?
The team. Oh no, it was the name of a team. Is that your flannel answer?
Oh, that's the team. What was the place called again? What was the name of the place?
Black Flannel Distillery.
Oh, that's why I was confusing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they're regulars. This punk from back west comes in, knocks him on their
Solo.
ass, comes real close
Yeah.
to winning, and they're all just
Yeah.
like, F this shit. Take him out back and show
Exactly.
him what for. Yeah.
The last question last night was a wager question, right? So you could wager up to 12 of your points, and then like either increase your lead or fall back. And I was half a point from the lead, because the music round was half a point, and the team that was doing better than me missed one of their questions, or missed one, either title or artist. I got 10 out of 10 on that one. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
It was all old stuff. The newest song on there was Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions.
Jeez.
So
The newest one?
that was the newest song on the list. It was all like All Right Now by Free, and Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf, and
Wow.
Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. So they say, all right, the category for the final question before you wager is Galaxy Quest. And I'm like, a multiple part answer, and the category is Galaxy Quest. It's got to be something like name the top 4 build actors in the movie, right? I'm thinking, well, you get your Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Tony Shalhoub, Alan Rickman. It's got to be a question like that.
Yeah.
So
Seems like a safe bet. Yeah.
Safe bet. So I bet all 12 points, and it turns out to be name the 3 most common types of galaxies.
Oh.
And I'm like, spiral. And then there's that one that's got kind of the round bump in the middle, but kind of a flat sombrero around the outside. Yeah. And then there's the one that's like a big, gross cluster of crap.
And did they take big, gross cluster of crap as an answer?
They did not take
shocked.
that.
I'm shocked by that.
Everybody in the place bet 12, and everybody lost.
I'll bet they did. That's misdirection 101, man.
That's right. Exactly.
Everybody knows that's supposed to be about the movie and not about actual galaxy shit.
Exactly. But that's the pun, right? It was like a little bait and switch. But for future reference, folks, it's spiral, which is the one we live in. The Milky Way galaxy is a spiral galaxy. Elliptical is that little bulb in the middle with a flat sombrero on the outside.
Yeah.
And I described it as disc. I thought that's disc.
That sounds good to me.
Doesn't it sound good? Yeah. And then I said cluster for the cluster type. That's called irregular.
Oh, actually, that shocks me. I would have cluster. I thought I've heard cluster before.
Yeah.
Right.
Cluster.
Maybe that's another one. Maybe people say that for shorthand or something.
Maybe. I think so many people just say this galaxy is a real cluster.
Or a little corner of it sure seems like it.
Right, it sure does, yeah. So
damn it.
Anyway.
Well, that's great. Look at you out there shaking the tree, you know?
Yeah, so I'm going again to the 3rd place on Thursday night. But until then, it's time for me to eat some of the frozen butcher meat that they went and got for me. So tonight it'll be a lovely pork chop on the grill with some with a salad and maybe some mashed potatoes or something.
Hot damn, dude.
Yeah.
Eating good, living in that hot tub for a minute. Freaking cat's pretty good.
Exactly. Like it's, I did, I brought the Genki Shadowcast or whatever it's called, Genki something, but it basically allows me to plug my Nintendo Switch into their TV. So I like disconnecting their Infinity or Xfinity cable box and then plugging in my Nintendo Switch. Sweet. And then I'm wondering why in this other room, Xfinity isn't working. I was like, I guess that one probably serves all the other TVs Xfinity. So
probably.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Oh yeah. Adobe Geek, fully stocked bar. My dad is quite the mixologist and onophile. Like Barry would have a field day here because he's got a big old
wine as well, like a wine closet.
Wine as well, wine closet or wine.
What do you call that?
It's like a refrigerated. It's not refrigerated, but like a temperature controlled about the size of a tall refrigerator. He doesn't have a wine cellar, but he has a wine.
Yeah, what do you call that? Wine appliance. Yeah, the place I went to in Vegas for when I went there for that funeral, we went afterwards to his friend's place. They had that exact thing. It was felt like it was almost built into the place, but it was a temperature controlled fridge basically, but not cold. It was like I don't know. It was weird. I didn't understand it. People are way into wine, like Barry. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, but
they know what they're getting up to.
No, so if when I make myself an old fashioned here later tonight, I'll probably have like 4 or 5 different bourbons and whiskeys to choose from, and different bitters and all this sort of thing. So,
did you take a smoking jacket or any kind of
I did not. I basically said, I've got room for tech and 4 days worth of clothes. I'm going to be doing laundry every 3 or 4 days, and today's laundry day. So
perfect.
After I come back from cycling, it's going to be throwing a bunch of stuff into the laundry, putting on my swimsuit, going out into the hot tub for a couple hours, waiting for laundry to be done.
Man, what a rough day you're gonna have.
Yeah, I know. Oh, shucks.
It's real. It's gonna stretch you. It's gonna make you actually. If you're gonna be out riding, you're gonna be tired. It's gonna be a good day for laundry. So, or actually going to be a good day for the hot tub too. Let's go ahead and just jump straight to MS 150 fundraising week. That's where we're at, folks. Yeah. So speaking of riding bikes, Brian, remind people we're in the thick of it now. Yeah, if you go to tiny.cc/bike Coverville, I'm about a month away from, actually, it is a month away from the ride in Logan, Utah. Mm-hmm.
You're going to be donating to raise money for the Colorado ride. Just letting you know right there, because I'm still raising money for my team, my local Ain't Too Proud to Beg team. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a link because it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like links.
If I can find it really quick.
The very basis for the World Wide Web, links. I like them.
These links, who knew that these links would become so popular?
They've really taken off.
They've really... the current, here it is right here, the current MS 150 promotional link, if you click on that link, actually has my team at the starting line.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Through it.
Look at this. Whoops. Look at this.
And zoomy fingers, how quickly can Scott find
Well, let's see if I can.
Brian?
How can I, you know what, I'll pull the image out, be easier.
Oh yeah. Oh, because you can't.
I don't know if it'll even let me. Home and image and new tab. There it is.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Now
on the far left, by the way, that's Uncle George right there.
So there's George. Wait, is that where are you?
I'll keep looking. I'm pretty obvious once you find me.
Where's Brian? Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Right back here in the red hat.
That's right. The only red helmeted dude.
Yeah, I like it. You stood out. You stood out in a crowd. There he is. Look at him.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm riding here.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's great, dude.
That's from last year's Boulder ride, so you can see some of the campus there behind you. But
that's awesome. Yeah. Do y'all have the same exact shirt thing? Like, is that a
pretty much? Yeah, okay. It's a team jersey. It's the Ain't Too Proud to Sag team jersey. The guy in the green is one of the older versions of that. But on day one, we all wear the newer jersey, and then day two, we have a choice of wearing either an older team jersey or one of the official MS 150 team jerseys.
Nice.
Or who knows? I might wear my Spider-Man one, but Utah is just a one day or so.
Yeah. Who could blame it?
Yeah, exactly.
That would be awesome.
Now. Come on.
Well, awesome. Go check it out. That is
tiny.cc. Yep. Tiny.cc/bike Coverville. Make a donation. $5, $10, whatever you can afford. It goes to a great cause. Doesn't go to me. Goes to researching MS, and we'll get a cure.
Yeah, let's all
in
work.
Our lifetimes.
Let's help knock that thing on its ass and have it never get up again.
Exactly. It won't Unlike Chumbawumba, it will get knocked down and not get up again.
That would be great. Eradication's what we're aiming for here. People.
Yeah, I just saw the Boys episode with that song, and it's stuck in my head.
I am so behind on that show. I'm trying to avoid all these spoilers because just the finale came out, right? It's done.
Yeah.
I had, so far, no spoilers. I have no idea what's going on. So
I won't say anything.
I gotta hurry up.
I mean, I haven't gotten to the end yet myself, so definitely I can't spoil anything. But
yeah, you may be able to predict it though. I wonder. I mean, we won't try because maybe you'll get it right.
I don't know if. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't know.
Yeah, so I know. It seemed like there's some. When is anyone happy with an ending of a show that everybody was obsessed with? But it seems like there's a lot of consternation out there right now.
There's a second spinoff besides.
The VOT one, VOT Rising, I think.
VOT Rising, yeah. So
that's how you spell VOT. There it is.
VOGHT, VOUGHT.
Yep, found it. VOT Rising coming soon. It is a prequel set in the 50s.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And you got your Jensen Ackles playing Soldier Boy because he's the one that doesn't age. He's your Captain America, basically.
Yep.
I think that sounds interesting. Like taking this way out of the era. That's
kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like 50s sci-fi stuff.
I do too, and you're gonna love. Like they've got some promotional shots of the outfits and stuff.
Yeah,
very like Silver Age comics. Like
perfect.
Yeah,
good.
I think that could be good.
Yeah, excited for that.
And Jensen Ackles is a very handsome man, and if I leaned that way, I would think of him often. I would think of him all the time. That may say something about me. All right, anyway. Guys, quick note. The Nerdtacular shirts that are for pickup, that ended last night at midnight. And if you ordered one, great. A bunch of you did. And you're all set. When you get there, they'll be there waiting for you with your name. For those who missed an opportunity on that, we will have some on hand to sell there as well. So I just want to let you know that was all happening. And also the TMS 3000 plus mugs, that order taking has also ended. And we have the order is being placed this week. So shipping on those soon as well. So all kinds of stuff happening there. I don't know why we decided to make our lives more complicated before, literally a week and a half, 2 weeks before the event. But here we are doing it. But anyway, updates on both of those are looking good. All right. So looking forward to that. And then a quick shout out, a birthday shout out to regular listener and good overall guy, a local and a gent and a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Jim Jensen is having a birthday today.
Yay.
He's the nicest guy you could ever meet. Yep. He looks just like
great cosplayer as George R.R. Martin.
Still looks just like George R.R. Martin. You almost, when I see him, he'll occasionally come by, and when I see him, I want to go, finish the book. And then I realize that's not him.
Exactly, yeah.
Anyway, super nice guy. And you guys are, we're lucky to have him in the audience. So, Jim, happy birthday. Yeah.
I want to take him to the Meow Wolf in New Mexico and just see if people think like, George R. Martin's here. Oh,
you could have him dress up in the clothes George is always wearing, and then that's a great idea.
Yeah, and just get like preferential treatment and like, right this way. Would you like to see our VIP area?
What's the worst that could happen?
They realize it's not him and just go about their day.
Yeah, they leave. They had a good time, and they were briefly confused by an impersonator.
Yes,
that's it. Anyway, happy birthday to him, and a shout out to his lovely wife Robin, who is also awesome
and so creative, so talented.
Oh, she's so great. She makes these greeting cards and sends them to all sorts of people, and they're just like animated, and you open them up, and they're 3D, like pop up books. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm not getting rid. I haven't gotten rid of any of them, but the one that I keep handy is the one that looks like a little record crate with like individual little albums in there.
Yeah,
super cool.
And that's the other thing. Just such a thoughtful it's always like geared to the person she's making it for.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Super nice. All right, let us get to some news. There's news today.
Sure.
And it's important stuff. I'm not saying some of it is carried over from last week. I'm not saying that at all. But maybe it is. Today's news is brought to you by
Scott. Tell us about the Dungeon Crawler Carl sticker and print that's now up on the store.
Well, good news, everybody. If you missed it the other day, or even yesterday on the Monday show, we showed off this version of Dungeon Crawler Carl rebind that my daughter Taylor did. And we showed it off to everybody. I don't have pictures handy here. Let's see if I can pull those up. Let's see. Yeah, I think I sent them to her. Anyway, they are. It turned out. Oh, here it is.
It's gorgeous.
I'll put it up for people to see really quick. But it is so nice. This is her before she actually put the binding on. Here we go. That's her hand. That's she basically. I did the art for it, and then she did the layout and the rebinding, and it turned out even better than I thought. When she brought it here, they use this. She says it's expensive, but they use this like covering.
Oh, the laminate. Yeah,
the laminate. It's really awesome, and you can hand apply it.
Feels like the texture you were describing on the show yesterday on Monday's show, and it's like, oh man, it sounds really cool.
It's so good, and it just turned out perfect. So that's something we're giving away at the event. Yeah. Some one lucky listener is going to win the big fandom of Dungeon Crawler Carl. First book, by the way, I should mention. This is the first book in the series, and rebound with this new thing. So that's happening. But in the meantime, I thought, well, for people who want just like the sticker or a print version of this, those are available now. So head on over to the store and grab one. I think the print is up to 16 by 16 down to as small as 10 by 10. So you have some choices there in terms of how big you want it to be. And of course, the stickers are great for notebooks, laptops, and there are also various sizes of those. So if you're interested in such things, that is available at frogpants.com/ well, just frogpants.com. Just click the store button. I could tell you /store, but you know that. Duh.
You know that. I will say that looks more like what I visualize Carl, and not that twink that he was in the comic books.
Yeah, I don't like that one much. I like him a little more sassy and beefy.
He sounds like Warburton. He should look like Warburton.
Yeah, I want him to be kind of like, I don't know. That was the aim. I mean, that's interesting you say that, because that's exactly where my head was at.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it, and I want you guys to have a little piece of it. So go check that out. And also, I hope one of you are the lucky winner come June for that. Let's get to this story. A 6-year-old boy finds 1,300-year-old sword during a school trip. Like you do.
Wow.
You just find those, while you're out. Let's see. A normal school outing in Norway turned into an archaeological discovery when a 6-year-old boy noticed a rusty object sticking out of a plowed field. Wow, the plot thickens here.
I know. Was he the one child who's been able to pull that sword out of the plowed field?
Right. He is the true king and heir. What he found was not scrap metal, but a 1,300-year-old sword from the shadowy centuries before the Viking Age.
Wow.
The shadowy centuries?
The shadowy centuries, yeah.
They don't really call it that, right? That's just this author being fun.
Yeah. I mean,
I like it, though.
I don't know what the age was before the Viking Age, but it wasn't called the shadowy age.
Well, the kid's got a shadowy name. The discovery was made by this kid, and his name is Henrik Renfins Mortvelt. First grade pupil at the Fredheim School.
Fredheim. Yeah. The Mortvet. I mean, there's like death in that name, right? Because Mort is Latin.
That's for death, right? Root of
mortuary,
mortality.
Yeah, mortality. Right.
Oh my gosh, this kid's dangerous.
I don't know what vet is like, but
now he's got an old sword that who knows what that thing does.
Maybe he really is the chosen one. He's gonna.
Might be.
Has he tried raising it above his head and saying that he has the power, or
don't get many ideas, man. That means then Skeletor happens.
Sure. Yeah.
Give it to a museum kid. It belongs in a museum, kid. First grade pupil at that school during a class trip in the Brandbu area of Gran. I love Norway. Norway's awesome.
It's great.
It's in their Inlandet County.
Inlandet.
I guess that's a thing.
Inland, I guess.
Is that inland? Is that? I mean, it's capitalized, so
it's a county, but it's probably the Inlanda County.
Inlanda. Jawohl.
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
According to the NRK, Henrik spotted the object protruding from the soil while walking across the field with his classmates. At first, the object looked ordinary, like rust, earth, and metal. But the shape quickly raised questions. The teachers and children did the right thing. Instead of treating it as a souvenir, they contacted local archaeologists. You just call 1-800-archaeologists.
Yeah, and they come
out there and, it's I'm saying best I can do is $40. That's what they say. Let's see. It says blah, 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 blah. They contacted local area. The decision may have saved an important piece of Norway's early medieval past. They don't actually know this yet because they haven't done the testing. It's entirely possible that this is not as cool as they think it is. It could just be, somebody put it there 50 years ago or something.
Oh, sure.
They don't know for sure.
Man.
They're going to test it.
It's been hidden in this field this whole time.
Yeah, they think they're estimating until they get their hands on it, which sounds like this story doesn't quite get into. But they identified the object as a single-edged sword, meaning it was sharpened on only one side. This type of blade is often associated with the Merovingian period of Scandinavia, roughly between AD 550 and 800, a time that immediately preceded the better-known Viking Age. So pre-Viking, man.
Pre-Viking. That's cool.
Think of all that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I think this kid should get a piece of this,
He should, right, exactly. Like, all right, if this thing ends up in a museum, then it,
put his name on there or something.
Right, exactly. Donated from the Henrik Foundation or something.
The Henrik Vincent Mortveld.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, Bobby says, but he's Norwegian, right? That isn't a Latin language. I'm like, yeah, it's true. But I mean, that's those words tend to kind of make their way around the world, Europe and whatnot. A web search says Mort itself is not a native Norwegian word, but rather a direct French or English word meaning death.
So, interesting.
So,
plus it's the O with the strike through it. I forget what that does to it.
Yeah.
Does that do it?
In Old Norse, Mord is murder.
Oh, shit.
So
don't give that kid a sword. A rusty sword?
Exactly, yes.
I've never understood what the O, but what is the slash through the O? Does it you say it different? Or is it just...
Oh, I don't know. If it's like a sound or something. I know that there's like...
I think it's cool, but I don't know anything
about it. It is cool. Yeah, we need somebody who...
My knowledge starts and ends with umlauts. I don't know anything about the crossouts.
My Norwegian starts and ends with aha. Yeah. And that's about it right there. Yeah.
Unless that's you wouldn't be a zero, obviously.
Pop Senator Clint says, pronounce like you're saying O with your lips in the shape of the letter under the circle. So O.
Oh, under the circle.
O.
Oh.
O.
Mordvid.
What is vet? What is VEDT? Let's see here.
Yeah, look up that. Vente. It's large version of the coffee you're buying.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. He's bigger than a grande. Vet VEDT. No, I want don't.
We're learning something today. We're learning.
We are. Historical roots. Geography, the Old Norse word vet, which translates to a clearing of a piece of land that has been cleared for cultivation. So, murder farming is what his name means.
Oh, boy.
Farmer.
It's getting better and better. Rusty murder farming.
Yeah. If there's a more appropriate kid to find a sword in a field, in a freshly plowed field, it's murder farmer.
Yeah.
Heinrich Murder Farmer.
We need to keep an eye on him. Don't be letting him write any books while he's in prison or anything. I don't trust this guy.
Exactly. Great. Perfect.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a good one. I hate the headline though.
Yeah, I do too.
Let us introduce you to the live frog found in this grocery store salad bag. I don't like the headline for two reasons. One, the stupid pun, but two, ain't nobody want to find no frog in their salad bag.
Here's a funny thing. I'm happier that it's a live frog. I think I would wash the lettuce and still eat the salad. But if it's a dead frog, there's no whammy in that salad.
Yeah, good point.
Sense?
Yeah, no, because you're talking about...
I don't even know if I'd wash the lettuce and eat it still. I think I'd be less grossed out if it was a live frog over a dead frog.
Yeah, I think I'd need to see the frog in question.
Do they have a picture of the frog?
I don't know if they do. Let's see. I didn't look. If they do, and it's not as gnarly as my imagination wants to make. Oh, there he is. See, little green frog guy. That isn't bad. I'd probably clean it. Oops, these people just covered the screen. Hold on. There he is. Look at that, everybody. See the little froggy?
And when they pulled him out, he was reported to have said, Dang it.
He's a
Not
robot.
the one I wanted.
Robot frog.
Yeah. Where's the little one?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I have that. Hold on.
Yeah.
No.
Hello? No.
Hello? This one?
That's one.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay. Frogs just pee constantly. There's a thing with that.
Yeah. Which is why I wouldn't. Which is why I've decided I wouldn't just eat the lettuce.
Yeah, you know what? I've come around on it too. But there's no need. Go back to the store.
No.
Say
$2 bag of salad.
And I would show them at the store. I'd say, I'm about to let this frog out and save him, but I need you guys to see it sealed and see what look at what you've done. And they'll
this poor
say,
thing, it's like, I mean, I get why they're like the video here. They haven't opened the bag yet, right? And is like, he's a decent sized frog in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not that small. It's probably I don't know what you call that brand of frog.
Like it's a tree frog. It looks like a tree frog.
It's the stereotypic frog, not like a toad.
It's not like a poison dart frog or anything like that. But it's like it's like the Frog Pens frog, really.
Yeah, it's like a regular ass frog. Not a lot of coloration in this case, just kind of green.
And I understand that they, for proof purposes, they've left the bag sealed. But it feels like, okay, let that frog have some more fresh air, please.
Let him out of there, dude.
Take your video, do your little news deal, and now let that frog out.
Yeah, get him out. Poor thing. I got to tell you a story real quick. So, because you just reminded me of it. We were playing one of these games from Chip Theory. They sent us some kids games for for Van and Phoebe, and they loved them. Had a ball.
Yeah.
And one of these games was like this kind of, you had to tell a story based on what you're looking at. And not to get too detailed because it's not that important, but the idea is like, oh, if there's like this image here, I just drew it because I don't have it handy, but this little image here of a bug on a leaf, right?
Oh, okay. Yep.
And that's exactly what it was. It was a ladybug on a leaf, and Van's getting all these answers correct. He's describing everything nailed because he's 7. He can do this. Phoebe, she goes, she's 3. And she looks at it and she very confidently, I said, "What's this, Phoebe?" She goes, "That is a bug in the salad."
Wow.
And she said it so seriously,
it feels like that is the most Scott Johnson answer.
I know. It felt really good to see that we've got a real future with these kids.
Yeah, that's a dirt clod and a Wendy's salad or whatever.
And the leaf was not even green. It was like a maple leaf. Speaking of maple trees, it's like just a brown maple leaf with a ladybug on it. And she goes, "That's a bug on a salad." I said, "Or that's a ladybug on a leaf." She goes, "A ladybug on a leaf."
Aw,
she's a freaking hoot.
So
dude.
cute.
Anyway, those games are great. So shout out to those guys again at Chip Theory for that.
Cool. I should have brought 20 Strong out here because it's a solo.
Oh yeah, you could play that on your own.
Not that I'm running out of things to do here. So much to freaking do. So
yeah. Plus you got a hot tub. You got the Switch.
I got chores. I have to drag the garbage and the recycling down a big hill to get to the road.
Oh man, how big of a hill?
I mean, it's what, maybe a 1/10 of a mile down to the hill. It's it's
good cardio for working on
it's good cardio.
Yeah.
A lot easier to drag it downhill than uphill, but I'm glad they'll be empty when I drag them back uphill. Oh, I did get an EV. I didn't get any of the EV cars I wanted. I wanted an Ioniq 5 or a Kia Niro or a VW ID4, right? Because these are the cars I'm considering getting for our next car.
Those are all the ones
they
I
gave
like,
me a
yeah.
Chevy Bolt.
Oh, the Bolt. I hear the Bolt's damned efficient for the local doings. Like if you're just like around town stuff, but if you want long distance, the Volt is the wrong pick, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they got a great whatever what do you call that, like
battery life, but
whatever it is.
Yeah,
miles
dissipation, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what it is.
Miles per volt or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no, it does have CarPlay, Red Links, which is good. I need that because I want my own music and my own maps. But yeah, I mean, I got it on Friday. I haven't driven it a lot until starting yesterday, but it's already at half a battery tank.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
Is it? I mean, do you like just the feel of the thing, or like how's it feel?
Yeah, I do. Oh man, so this is my first time like driving an EV for a long time. I've done some my friend's got one, so I get to drive his, but very, very briefly.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about this feature where when you release your foot off the gas, it is an instant like, right?
Almost like a brake, right? Like it feels
almost like a brake.
Yeah.
Because it's recharging. It's actually helping recharge the battery. If you're going down a hill and you pull your foot off there, it'll go down the hill and charge the battery. Regenerative braking. Thank you, iCore. And at first I'm like, this is driving me crazy. I've got to turn it off because I look like somebody driving a stick shift for the first time where it's like, gung, 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 gung.
Yeah.
And now that I've gotten used to it, I've had it on the whole time. And it's like, I can drive from here to Burlington and never, ever touch the brake pedal.
Damn.
Like 40 minutes of driving. And it's just a matter of like much more minuscule movements on the gas pedal, like way more. So
yeah, you have to kind of tune your reaction, and then when you get home to your normal car, it'll be like, what the?
I can't imagine what that's gonna be like. That's gonna suck.
Your muscle memory, kicking back
right.
in. But yeah, I felt the same way driving my brother-in-law's Tesla for a hot minute, and it just felt strange. I'm not sure I really ever got quite used to it. I'd have to have the car, own it and drive it all the time, I guess, to really do it. But that's too bad they didn't have the ones you wanted, though.
Yeah, then the car, like when I picked up the Bolt, right next to me in the other of their EV spaces was a Kia Niro, was the one that I thought I was getting. But I didn't want to, I had 2 big suitcases in my backpack. I didn't want to go back in and say, hey, can we switch me over to the Kia Niro? So it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to Steve Martin, Edie McClure that business.
Right, exactly. You're effed.
You're effed. The other thing I was going to say about that, what was it? Oh, my brother-in-law, we went over there yesterday for hanging out and stuff. And they have a pool and, we had food and everything for Memorial Day is what I'm trying to say out loud.
Yeah.
And between the last time I'd been out there, I didn't know about this, but they put in solar and my sister says, she goes, you won't believe this. I said, what? She goes, we were paying $900 to $1,200 a month in our power bill before. And I'm like, and it's a big house, but I was like, geez, Misha, that is a freaking lot of money.
That is a lot of.
And she says now we're paying about $18.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And so they bought the panels outright, or they're leasing them?
They bought them outright and put them on. They have like a separate garage thing that you could park boats or something in. Perfect. And it's tall or whatever, and they're going to turn it eventually into an arcade. I'm very excited about it. But anyway,
that's cool.
They covered that in the panels, and then they ran cable underground to the storage battery area, and then to the rest of the main house. And now, it's just seamless, and it's not hanging all over their house because it's kind of ugly.
Yeah,
but it's hanging on this other thing, which looks like it's appropriate to hang a bunch of shit on it. So it kind of worked out really well. But man, imagine going from that much a month to freaking $18.
Oh my God, they got to feel like they hit the lottery.
A little bit, yeah. Except I guess the initial investment, you got to pay all that off.
Well, yeah, buying the panels, that first initial outlay is.
They're doing okay.
Pretty beefy.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Although we did find out that the water in their pool may or may not be irrigation water because there was some confusion with the city. The city has 2 sources of water, and in a drought year, they're like, all right, well, we're only going to use irrigation on people's lawns, and it's like secondary water, basically, but not super dirty. It's not like lake water or something like that, but it's not the kind you want to drink. And she thinks that that's what they put in the pool by accident, but didn't tell anyone this till we were out of the pool.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
But
great.
I actually think they got it right because it seemed fine to me. Plus, it's treated. But it was pretty funny to think that this is, for all I know, this is goose poop water. We don't know.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. Swimming in the goose poop.
Okay.
Guys, it's time for some emails. We have some emails to read.
Cool.
And here it is.
This is about the jugs of pee.
And when I say emails, I mean texts in this case. These are all texts. Texts. There you go. It's a weird word, isn't it? If you say it too often.
Because you can't pronounce that second T in texts.
Texts. You really can't.
No.
No, English. What are you doing in English?
You cut off the X.
Chuck Byers, the buyers of Chuck wrote in.
Oh, yeah.
He said
not about the jugs of pee.
No.
We attributed it to him for such a long time, but it's not him.
I still think of him every time, even though I now know it's not him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. He says, hey, Brian, this is for you, Brian.
Yeah.
Since you're going to Burlington, Vermont, check out the world's tallest filing cabinet. It's in a nondescript parking lot downtown. We probably need more info than that, but you can go see
it's pretty easy to find.
Oh, is it? Do you know about this?
I have not. I heard about it. I have not seen it yet. It's off of Champlain Parkway and Flynn Avenue. Where is that in relation to where I'm going? Oh, it's on the south side of Burlington. Darn, I was really close when I went to the Target and
holy Moses! I just saw a picture of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll share this image.
Pretty
here.
crazy. Yeah.
Look at this, everybody.
It's really not a tall filing cabinet. It's a bunch of filing cabinets stacked on top of one another.
Yeah. And they're all, boy, it's really written on a lot.
A lot of graffiti, and kudos to the brave taggers who, climb really far up there. I guess putting their feet on drawers and stuff as they go up there. But
that's absolutely wild. What a weird monument. Also, my favorite graffiti in a long time is this one. Guy just says, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, how's it going?
And that's at arm height. So sure.
It's just a nice guy. Doesn't want to go all the way up.
I don't know if I'm going to go see this thing. It's not close to where I'm going, but if I end up in that area, I'll look for it for sure.
Oh, here's even a better shot because this shows a close up. I thought it was all just writing, but it's also stickers.
Oh, it's also stickers.
Yeah. So however high you can get up there.
I mean, this feels like, oh man, our company just went bankrupt. What are we going to do with all these file cabinets? Let's stack them in the parking lot and weld them together and put our stickers all over them.
Yeah, I'm actually, it's kind of nice. There's a lot of peace stickers. You are beautiful.
Yeah.
There's some beer ones, but
Yeti. A couple. I like the drawers that are sticking out. Too.
That's freaky. Actually, I couldn't go up there.
It kind of is. Yeah.
Forget it. Well, anyway, there you go. Well done, Vermont.
If I do end up in that area, I'll go check out the world's tallest filing cabinet, misnamed because it's the world's tallest stack of multiple filing cabinets.
I don't know why they don't call it that.
I mean, I guess it's when you put one filing cabinet on top of another filing cabinet, you're creating a new filing cabinet with more drawers. I guess so. Okay.
You know what? That's true. They can stack, right? Or they, in theory, they could.
I mean, little welding probably. A lot of welding, I'm sure, is the...
Kim did that thing where she went to one of those estate sales, bought some filing cabinets, and then put them in the backyard, lay them on their side, take the drawers out. You lay them on their backs, I should say. So now the drawer holes are facing up. You fill that with soil, and you can grow tomatoes. They look like planters, like little
cubicle plant. It's a plant cubes.
Yeah, and they work they're extremely good at being that. And when you see them, you don't immediately go, oh, is that a filing cabinet? You don't even know. Yeah. It just looks like a planter.
It'd be cool if you get like ivy and stuff growing on the side to completely mask their...
Yeah, I worry about rust a little, but...
Sure, yeah. But don't eat those tomatoes.
No. Yeah.
Stick to your frog.
Those tomatoes are a darker red than I'm used to. What is that?
That's right, yeah. Why are they rust-colored tomatoes?
The rust is good for you. Shiny Scent Pocket wrote in.
Okay.
Dear belly button and short shorts. Oh my.
Uh-huh.
I hate to mention it, but you started it back in my day, when our jeans started wearing out. My mom our moms brought out the pinking shears. What's a pinking shear?
Sewing scissors.
Okay. The one my mom would kill us if we used.
Exactly, if you used for other things, yeah.
That is I swear, it's a universal Gen X experience. It
really is.
Those scissors.
Yeah.
There must be, because everyone I ever talked to who's anywhere in my age range, they all go, oh yeah, mom and her scissors.
You would get, oh my gosh, yeah, they were expensive enough for mom to have to replace, that if you dulled them by cutting paper or something, then you were yelled at. Oh, then they do the crinkle cut. They've got that zigzaggedy shape to them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I honestly, it's the most mad I've ever seen my mom. I don't think I've ever pissed her off more. Anyway, they take out these scissors, these shears, and made cutoffs, which were never quite the right length. Either a little too long or a little too short. That's how it was
Most
in our house
often
too.
too short. Yeah.
And sometimes left leg a little too long, right leg a little higher. You know.
Oh, right. Sure. Yeah. Otherwise, you end up with sneaky nut punch is what happens there.
She says, this person says, I can still see the bottoms of my pockets hanging out of the legs. Sorry for the unpleasant image. Grow the Robo, Sunglow Steve. Oh,
Sunglow Steve. So
Wait a
Shiny
minute.
Scent Pocket, he's doing the 3-word closing.
Oh,
the 3-word.
yeah.
He's doing it right. Well done.
my bad.
Sunglow
I
Steve.
knew I know that name, but for whatever reason, I made the last thing his name. Okay, but he got the memo. Good job, dude. You nailed it.
Yes. Good job.
Well done.
Understood the assignment.
And then finally, Adrian.
Adrian.
Ask your parents, maybe your uncle.
Ask yourself because you should see Rocky.
Oh, yeah,
It should be on your watch list.
Yeah, that should have been. You should have taken
Maybe
care
not
of that.
necessarily any of the Rockies that have a number after them, but certainly the first one.
There you go. This is also a question mostly for Brian, as I've already played this. But Adrian says, "Hey guys, just wondering if Brian had a chance to get into Dispatch yet. Dying to hear you guys talk about that game." Well, Brian,
Yes.
you hooked the Switch up. Did that mean you played a little the old Dispatch?
No, because I have it on the Steam Deck.
Oh shit!
I bought it on Steam, or I got it gifted to me from Tanner on Steam. And I thought about bringing the Steam Deck specifically just to play Dispatch. But I've had so many people email me and say, when you play Dispatch, stream it because we want to watch you go through it. People who've played the game, I guess they want to see it happen. So because I don't want to have to figure out any streaming stuff out here, I decided I would wait until I get back, and probably after Nerdtacular and the MS-150. So July Dispatch. I've barely
perfect.
played any, even though I've hooked up the Switch to the TV here, I've barely played any Pokemon just because I've been busy, but
Yeah,
soon.
that sounds great. I think that's the right way to do it. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm looking at July like it might be my happiest month of all time because things are going to be chilling.
Yeah.
I'm going to just do a lot of pool time with kids and
Yes.
hanging
I
out
am-
and food and just having a good July, man.
Exactly. Once I leave Logan, Utah after the bike ride, it feels like my summer opens up. So yes.
Yeah. And then I'm doing a Moab thing in August for our anniversary, and
Oh, nice.
just all that sounds wonderful right now because all the stress will be off. All right. No more stress.
Right. No.
Hopefully. All right. That's it for emails. Thanks for those. And when I say emails, I mean texts. Go to frogpants.com/TMS and you'll find the text tool right there. You can just send us a voicemail, a text, a whatever you want. The email is always there as well, so you can use that. We do check those. So big thanks to Sunglow Steve, Adrian, and of course Chuck Byers for your messages today. That is going to do it for today. Frogpants.com/TMS is our website. Tune in tomorrow. Tom Merritt will be here. We'll be doing our usual Wednesday business. Mm-hmm. Wow. Memorial Day, that messed me up.
It did. Yeah. I got to figure out, it won't be any problem for me to do Feud from out here. I did forget to bring cards for half-asses, but Tina can pull the next 3 out and take a photo of them for me. So that's easy enough.
Oh, yeah. You got people on the ground. You'll be all
I
right.
got people on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Yeah. Those boots were made for walking. That's going to do it for that. Let's see what else. So we're going to have to push. I just heard from John Jagger. We were supposed to play 1 p.m. today, part 7 of our play of Resident Evil 9. John had something come up. He had an appointment. So I'm not sure what that means yet, but that got postponed. I'll make sure you guys are aware when that changes. I know people are looking forward to us finishing that out. So soon on that. Brian, you got anything else going on today? Anything going up? Anything you need
No, a new episode of Lost Luggage will go up tomorrow. So look for that.
Nice.
Episode 4 of the show. And then, we're recording the episode today of the 3-part finale, season 1 finale, when it feels like everything changes. It's such a great set of episodes.
One of the greatest. I feel like
season finales. Yes.
I think it defined it.
Yeah.
It defined a new way of doing it, and some have done it swimmingly since, but many have failed. I don't know if anyone's done it as well as Lost did it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable cliffhanger that year.
So
oh my gosh.
good. Yeah.
That's when I knew. I was like, this is a thing we're never not seeing.
Yeah.
All the way through. I don't care if people hate the ending or not. We're never stopping until this is over.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Hard to do. Let's do a song. You have a song all
Okay,
lined up. I have it
song.
downloaded. And man, Brian was so damn prepared for this trip, I swear. It's actually impressive. Like there was music in the thing.
2
It's
weeks
ready
of
to
songs. Yeah. Yeah.
go. What do you got for us today?
This is going out to B4 Tank Girl. She says, Dear Shaleli and Badran, with an Intertacular on the horizon, I feel like we need a song to encapsulate the nature of the Frog Pants community. Please play We Are Family by Germatech. Can't wait to see everyone in person. Please play 3 of the oldest Scott Fletcher clips you can find. Yours sincerely, I'm trying to get ahead of things and say the next thing she says. Yours sincerely, B4 Tank Girl, the strategic cow usurper.
Oh, I love that. That's really good.
That's a good one.
All right, the oldest I have.
Yeah, maybe if they're long, maybe just one.
Okay, I'll
Or
find
2.
I'll find an old one here. This one's 4 seconds.
If I wasn't about to my pants, I'd be fascinated.
All right, that's a 2011. I know I've got older than that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a 2010. Here you go. A short one also.
The spice must flow.
Ah, this is a really old one. And then finally, here's a 2009. Is that right? Jeez.
Stand back. Boom.
There you go. He has been doing that shit for me for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
I may or may not have a little surprise from Scott Fletcher coming up in a week or so.
Ooh, really?
Time will tell.
Yes. Anyway, so B4 Tank Girl's request is We Are Family by Germatech. On their album, they actually call it We're Family as opposed to We Are Family. But it is a cover of the song by the Pointer Sisters. Here is Germatech.
Thanks for listening. The Frog Pants Network lives at frogpants.com.
You mean like a streetcar hitting a horse?